Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and I am so excited to be a part of Heather's 4-year anniversary hop using this beautiful sketch that she created. She's created 4 exclusive sketches for this hop, and we're all, everyone that's hopping along got to pick one to play along with. And it's very exciting, so congratulations Heather. It's, she has definitely been on for quite a long time. I think there's a few of us now that have reached it. I know this year I'll be 5 years in autumn sometime. So it's nice that we're still here and people still love to watch us. And I know personally I love creating videos. It's part of my process now. It's weird to create a layout without filming it. And I love the feedback and just the community that we have in just in general. The scrapbooking community is just so amazing. So yay Heather, and I'm so excited to be a part of this with you and helping you celebrate. I have decided I was going to go ahead and play with this beautiful, isn't it just, oh, it's so pretty. So this is the Color Wash collection from Paper House Productions, and I love it. I went through all of the paper trying to look for what I thought would look the best cut into a heart. And this one that has, it's blue, like watercolored blue, and then it's got these awesome stripes of gold. It's so pretty. And I traced it because I wanted the heart to look decent, and then I kept it right in the middle so that I can maybe go back in and use that as another layout down the road, because it's so pretty. And a lot of it, the heart obviously is going to end up getting covered up with a bunch of stuff, but I just am having a lot of fun. So almost everything, at least the paper wise, it's exclusively from this collection. And I'm just trying to see if I want to use like a blue on blue tone, or if I wanted to use some of these pinks. So I'm going to cut 3 of these awesome strips out on this one. And I really like this pattern paper because it is just awesome strips to be able to use. I really liked the one that says Chase Adventures. At this moment, I'm not really sure what photo I want to use, but I liked that it blended obviously very nicely with the heart. And so I'm just kind of looking and thinking that's going to work really well. Did I want to switch it with pink? I'm thinking no. I have a feeling I'm going to turn this into a Jackson layout at this moment. And then the only other thing I kind of had in the back of my mind to work with is what you see me fussy cutting here. I thought that would be the perfect place to host my journaling. And then if I tucked it underneath that along with this fun doily, because there's a doily in the sketch that I wanted to mimic. Heather is known for creating layouts with doilies, and so I definitely wanted to have one on mine to kind of help highlight that fact. I mean, I'm not trying to scrap lift her or anything. This is very much something that is me, but I just wanted to have little hints of Heather within the layout, including the fact that I was using her sketch. And I also wanted to go ahead and do just a little bit of stitching. Because I'm using a white piece of pattern paper, just cardstock, but I didn't know, I wasn't really sure that I was comfortable using watercolors. I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do, but I thought if I used some mixed media and punched just a bunch of holes and then decided if I should do tone on tone or bring in the fact that where I'm putting my journaling has got a hint of reddy pink color to it, and just to kind of help highlight and make the heart a home within the center of the layout was kind of my goal here. And I did decide to go ahead and do the pink. Just I thought the offset of the color, the difference between them would just really help the heart stand out a little bit. And in the end, because you'll see what I do in a second, I was really happy that this is the route I chose to go in, because I don't think it would have turned out the same if I had used the blue. So I'm just going to quickly show you how I started, and the fact that I am using one that string, oh, it hates me. And so if you ever notice that your thread is getting knotted up, you're probably using too much at a time, but you can save it by just gently pulling and it should undo itself. So I was just showing you that there. And then the other thing I'm going to do was kind of just like I was afraid to do it, but I definitely wanted to see what would happen, is to use some of my Karatake watercolors and use it in the same blue that the heart is, and just ever so lightly get it just around the heart. And I was nervous about doing this. I wasn't sure how it was going to work. It was quite the process. I'm doing this one-handed, as you can see there, because I'm holding Nora in my other hand. When I was creating this layout, she was having a grumpy day. I don't know what was going on with her. She's teething, or I don't know, being my daughter. But so I'm holding her and trying to do this all at the same time, and it was a bit of a challenge. And because of that, I was using this piece of packaging and not really paying attention, so a lot of it actually spreads out. But in the end, it's okay. I really like all of it. I don't even mind the parts that are like off in a really random spot there. And you can also see that I've grabbed a couple photos, like you see that photo of my son at the beach. I'm trying to think now, because I've kind of decided that this needs to be more of a masculine layout. So I grabbed a couple photos of Jackson. One of them happened to be one of all of us on an adventure when the power went out. And you're going to see that's the one I do end up picking just because of the size that the photos are. It's an Instagram photo I posted, and in January we had 3 power outages in 3 weekends. So the first one was completely random. We have no idea what happened. We found out later that a car hit a telephone pole down the road and all of that. And then we had a windstorm, which is what this is from. And it was quite the windstorm, actually. It was pretty windy, and we were like, what the heck? And the power was out for quite a while. And I looked at Sean, I'm like, we've got to get the kids out of this house. They are going crazy. And it was dark because of the weather. And we were just like, no, we need to get out. And so we went ahead and braved it. And it was chilly because this is January. So a January windstorm, right? But we went out, we bundled the kids up. Jackson had gotten a scooter for his birthday just like 3 days ago before this. And so we went ahead, let him ride a scooter. I had Nora all bundled up, and we just went for a walk. We froze our little buns off, but it was nice to be out because it was just, we needed out. So that's kind of what this is about, how we went for kind of an adventure when normally in a a windstorm, we would have been nice and safe in our home, but we braved it. Everything was fine. It was safe. We weren't anywhere near anything dangerous. Don't worry about that. But that's just kind of what this talks about. And then funny enough, that following weekend, we had another just random power outage. It was sunny, and it was just like the power just went out again. I don't understand. It was the weirdest month. Every Sunday the power went out. It was just so silly and frustrating. But yeah, so that's where my photos went into play and how I was able to decide which photos I wanted to use. I want to definitely highlight this aspect with the banner and the doily and my journaling, and so I'm going to pop it all up with some fun foam. And I'm showing this to you because if you've watched me before, you will know that I do not like to use a bunch of tape or fun foam. I just don't. There's something about it. I have to use as little amount as possible, but I was showing you there that I used more than normal because of the fact that I needed my photos to be up as well. And because this doily is so delicate, I didn't want it to just be up at the bottom. I needed my photos to be up and not be too heavy and weighted down. And so I used way more than I normally use. I don't normally use that much. But I went ahead and did that and showed you to show that there are certain times and circumstances that I am willing to change things up. And then I went ahead and wrote my journaling, which is exactly what I talked to you about. And my final little pieces here are just adding the little bits of embellishment. So I add this word wander because we kind of were out doing our thing. I do add a frame to Nora because she does kind of get lost within the photos and everything that's going on there. And it did bring in that second pop of pink that was a little bit needed, considering the rest of it's a little bit hidden. And a floral piece. Now that this story is kind of about all of us, I felt it okay to have a floral aspect to this layout. And I also add, this is from Amy Tan. I'm so almost done with these clear stickers, but I struggle to use them. And it just says good times, but it matched with the color of the heart. So that's going to go ahead and go there. And then at the very top, I'm going to add a few clouds and this little butterfly for my final pop of pinky blue ready color thing. And that does it for this layout. I had so much fun working with this sketch, and it was just an amazing thing to do. So please make sure you hop along and check out everyone's videos with all the 4 different sketches that Heather has created for this fun hop, and make sure that you hop on over to her channel and tell her congratulations for making it for 4 years being on YouTube. She's at 5,000 subscribers. That's amazing. That woman, I'm not even anywhere near that. So she has been definitely rocking out YouTube. There's a look at the sketch one more time and my finished layout with it. Thanks everyone so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with another layout. Bye!